Hello, Sean. Alright, for WWE to prove to me they'll let TNA hold a title, then they should allow someone like... let's see. They should allow someone like Danny Luna to win the North American title. Or Geordie Threat to win the NXT Women's Championship. Then I'll be convinced. But just giving their titles to former people that used to work for them? No. Sorry. It'll be the same thing with Ali. He was a former WWE guy, so they're just going to give him the belt because they're like, oh, well, he's technically used to work for us. Give actual TNA wrestlers titles. You know, not ex-WWE guys and girls. Then we'll talk. Then we'll talk. Chris Reigns defends the World Heavyweight title against MJF. WrestleMania rematch for the World Heavyweight title. Back and forth here between Chris and MJF. And MJF looking for his finishing move, but Chris able to avoid it. Oh, and there's the acknowledgement spear by Chris. And retains. Chris is still the world champion. Chris Reigns proves once again he belongs on top of the division. Wait a second. What the hell? It's John Moxley and Renee Young. What on earth are they doing out here? And now Chris Reigns and Moxley going at it. Chris Reigns and John Moxley now going at it in the ring. Chris Reigns getting the upper hand on Moxley. Oh, and Renee Young from behind. Renee Young from behind with a low blow, taking down Chris. And there's Sky Lynch. And now Sky Lynch getting involved, going after Renee. And now Moxley looking to do the deed. I'm not trying to argue. Would you say the same about Ash or Indy? Yes, because at least Ash won the TNA title. Yes, because Ash won the TNA title. If she won the NXT Women's title, then I would have been like, typical, because she's a former WWE talent. They had her win their title. Have M by Elegance and Heather by Elegance win the women's tag team titles from Bliss and Charlotte. Then we'll talk. But to me, it's just, oh, you guys used to work for WWE, so we'll give you a title. At least Ash won the title that's in her company. And now, oh, here come the War Raiders. It looks like the War Raiders are on Chris's. Oh, no! Oh, my God, the War Raiders have accepted Moxley and Renee's offer. Oh, no, what the hell? Chris Reigns is all tied up on the ropes. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? This is what happens when you become champion, boy. Oh, no, don't do this. No, Mox! No! Don't do this, Mox! Oh my God! Oh. Oh my God, Scarlett's just had her head spike pile driven on a steel chair. Ah! Ah! Dun 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 dun. Chris is the one. Dun 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 dun. Welcome to everyone to Friday Night SmackDown, and Chris Reigns making his way to the ring. Well, he's not in a good mood, obviously, after we just saw in that video package last week. The Death Riders had been formed, and Chris Reigns seemingly has got himself in the crosshairs of Jon Moxley. Sky Lynch, unfortunately, is not here tonight. She could have suffered a potential career-threatening neck injury. You deserve it. You deserve it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You know, I appreciate that, but, you know, I'm not exactly in the best of moods right now, and not exactly in the best mind frame after what happened last week. Jon Moxley, you put your hands on a helpless, defenseless girl. And you know, when your wife Renee says you are a lunatic, they mean it. She means it, because you put your hands on a woman and tried to end her damn career. We want Sky. We want Sky. We want Sky. We want Sky. Well, I wish you could have Sky, but thanks to Jon Moxley, Sky has could possibly have a dislocated neck. And she could be, and the doctors may even think she may never recover from it. So, Mox, get your ass out here right now! And why do you come out here alone without your little lackeys? Because I want to kick your ass right now! And I'm not doing this because I want to, and I'm going to do this for Sky! Is Chris lost his damn mind, or Chris wants to fight Moxley right now? Chris. Why are you so hot-headed, man? You see, standing behind me, we call ourselves the Death Riders. You see, if you want to fight, I'm just out here in the streets. But you see, unlike you, I'm gonna pick my spot. I'm gonna pick my spot when it's time to fight you, because the thing is, boy, you don't know what it means to be the guy. When I look at you, I'm reminded of Roman Reigns. When I look at you, I think of the brother that I once had. But now I look at you, I see a young Roman Reigns who's destined to become just like him. Power hungry and wanting all the gold and glory. You see, I had to go through the grind. I had to go through the grind. The Shield. I had to go through the grind. I had to work my way up the ladder to get to where I am. I was the least favorite out of the members of the Shield. Everyone said Seth Rollins. Everyone said Roman Reigns has potential. But when they looked at me, they saw just nothing more than a crazy guy. Nothing more than a lunatic. Nothing more than a mid-carder who's gonna do nothing in this business. But I proved everybody wrong that I could be just as powerful, just as talented. I had to wear a stupid gas mask. And I had to make stupid jokes about calling myself the moral compass. I was given garbage and I turned it into gold. Well, guys like Roman Reigns, they get multi-time world title reigns. Guys like Seth Rollins, they can marry the face of this company and become the best thing that's ever happened. You see, boy, I don't want you to fall down that path. You're a young man, you've got a bright future ahead of you, but I want you to know that you never went through the grind. You never went through what I had to go through. Look at the War Raiders, Ivar and Eric. They had motorcycle accidents, had their careers in jeopardy. But these people didn't care. These people didn't care what these two had to go through. They became the World Tag Team Champions. Nobody cared. Nobody celebrated their big heroic comeback. Look at my wife, Renee. She was just an interviewer. Nothing more than a pretty face. Just a pretty face of an interviewer who sat on commentary. And now, and everybody laughed at her when she said she wanted to get into the ring and become a wrestler, and she has proven everybody wrong since then. Your girl Sky? Well, all I can say is it was just wrong place, wrong time for poor old Sky, now was it? Oh, and Chris, if she ever makes it back, tell her I want to have a match with her. But knowing what my husband just did, I don't think we'll ever see her again. This tag team division has become a joke. We got guys like the LWO running around here as tag team champions, but yet a real team like the War Raiders should be running this division. So look at on the bright side, Chris. I'm sparing you tonight. So go and mourn your little girlfriend. But when we're ready, we're gonna make your life hell. And then the Death Riders will take over Friday nights. Wow, the Death Riders have sent their message, Wade. Absolutely. Chris Reigns, obviously fueled by emotions, fueled by anger, wanting to avenge Sky for what happened to her, but Jon Moxley clearly was not in the mood to really fight tonight. Well, clearly Moxley and the Death Riders are now trying to play mind games with Chris Reigns, but we've got some big matches in store here tonight. Especially we have the in-ring debut of SmackDown's biggest acquisition, Stephanie Vaquer. Yeah, Stephanie Vaquer will be in action later tonight, and this and so much more. And also the big talking point from last week on SmackDown was Shotzi pulling off the shocking upset of potentially the season, winning a Fatal 5-Way to earn a shot at Indy Hartwell, but Carmella obviously felt she was robbed. And so later tonight, Carmella will be looking for revenge against Chemical X as she takes on Tatum Paxley later on tonight. And after being mocked for losing the World Championship to Chris Reigns, MJF will be looking to will be looking to take on CM Punk as well. CM Punk thought it was absolutely hilarious that MJF lost his world title, and now MJF will be wanting to make Punk pay. And here comes SmackDown's newest acquisitions. And they got a that's they got a Dino. For they got a Dino. Dun 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 dun. God, they got a Jenna, get a bit, they get a John. Then they got a band and a beautiful zone. That's how they got and they brought that one. That's how they hate and I got more. Gonna find a gold and I'm gonna get a bone. Then the following contest is an 8-person intergender tag team match. Making their way to the ring. The World Tag Team Champions Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wild. Who's that jumping out the sky? It's Aaliyah. Here she comes. And if I've got the rope to get down to point you back out, better tap out. And introducing next, Aaliyah Mysterio. Have her walking through the flame. There's a dragon fire lame. And introducing next, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Dragon Lee, the LWO. Well, the LWO ready for tag team action as they take on American Made. Yeah, Cruz and Wild knocked off the Creed brothers in tag action on Raw before they were drafted to SmackDown. And now we've got this match. American Made obviously want to take down the LWO and bring the World Tag Team titles to a real team. And don't forget about Chad Gable. He wants to win his first singles title. And their opponents, the Creed brothers, Chad Gable and Ivy Nile, American Made. American Made, drafted to SmackDown. Honestly, I'm a huge fan of this selection, and here's the thing, this is Aaliyah Mysterio's first match since returning. She's mostly been a bystander on the outside in other matches, but this is her first televised match since her return, and honestly, I'm very much excited to see what she can bring to the table. I am Travis Bateman alongside Wade Barrett and yes, I know we forgot to introduce ourselves because of how the craziness started. Yes, of course, but we are still the SmackDown commentary team, and that unfortunately means I now have to put up with Kathy and Mary. You'll be all right, Wade. You'll be fine, Wade. They were on Showtime, earlier. And now the Creeds would love nothing more than to knock off the tag team champions so they can get themselves back in the title hunt. Well, that's what the Creed brothers want to do. They want to knock off the tag champions. As for Chad Gable, he wants to beat Dragon Lee. He wants to bring the Intercontinental Championship to American Made. Oh, look at this. Tag made. Oh! And Aaliyah with a slap to the face of Brutus. Pretty brave of her to get in Brutus Creed's face. Pretty brave of her to get in Brutus Creed's face. Chad Gable is doing double duty. We saw him on NXT as El Grande Americano, and now here he is on SmackDown. Will you stop believing that Chad Gable is El Grande Americano? I mean, like, come on. I mean, come on. How do you believe that is not Chad Gable? How can you tell it's not Chad Gable, Wade? It's clearly not Chad Gable. It could have been, you know, it could have been somebody else who got drafted to NXT. Anyone, it could literally be anyone on the NXT roster that could be wearing that mask. He has the same body structure as Chad Gable, Wade. And now, oh, Julius comes off the top rope. And now into the cover, and look at Aaliyah coming into the ring. Aaliyah Mysterio, got to hand her some credit. She's not backing down from the Creed brothers, that's for sure. And now tag made. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Dragon Lee. Here comes the Dragon. Chad Gable would love to win the Intercontinental title. That's what he wants. He wants to win his first singles title. Yeah, Chad is just obsessed with wanting to win his first singles title. I mean, who wouldn't want to be? He's been credited as a great tag team specialist, and I can't say I blame him for wanting to win his first singles title. I would want to win my first singles title too. If you're not in this business to become a champion, then why are you even here? And now Dragon Lee in control. And, oh, wow. Nice move there to Julius. And now Julius in trouble. Tag made the Gable. And now tag made the Gable. Or El Grande Americano. Will you stop with that? He's not El Grande Americano. You would think being on separate brands would prove that he is not El Grande Americano. And now look at this now. Now Gable got the arm. He's El Grande. He's El Grande. I'm not El Grande. And the WWE Universe even, seem to believe he's El Grande Americano. Well, that's because these fans are idiots. And tag made, and now here comes Ivy Nile. And now here comes Ivy Nile now, and Dragon Lee makes the tag to Aaliyah. Here we go. And finally, we get to see Aaliyah Mysterio in action. For the first time in several seasons, Aaliyah Mysterio having her first match. And a big running drop kick. Big old running drop kick to Nile. Cover on Nile and a kick out. It's been several seasons since we've seen Aaliyah. My approximate estimation, it's probably been since season 8 or 7. It's hard to really it's really hard to really guess. Cover on Aaliyah and a kick out. Well, Aaliyah obviously looks like she hasn't changed much. She's still as athletic as always. Oh, the better Mysterio, if you ask me. Oh, and a kick out. The only other Mysterio that actually has a decent heart. I can't say the same thing for Dom. And now Aaliyah. Oh, look out. Has Ivy Nile now. Has Ivy Nile. Oh, gets caught into the 619. Thanks for that, Del Toro. Oh. Aaliyah went for a big move, but Ivy Nile able to avoid the danger. Ivy Nile avoiding the danger. And now Aaliyah Mysterio with a running drop kick. Aaliyah. Oh, the WWE Universe really behind Aaliyah, but Ivy Nile now. Oh, you know what Ivy Nile's looking for. And now Ivy Nile looking for that devastating Ivy stretch. And look at Aaliyah. Oh, man. Ivy was looking for that devastating Ivy stretch. Tag made. Look at this now. Dragon Lee entering the ring. Ivy Nile. Oh! Ivy Nile. No, Ivy Nile. Look at this. And Ivy Nile showing no hesitation here. Ivy Nile showing she's not afraid to get in there with anyone. Go and tag out. Come on. Go and tag out. No, come on. You think I'm afraid of you? Oh, look at this. Ivy Nile slapping Dragon Lee in the face. Dragon Lee obviously doesn't want to put his hands on Ivy, but Ivy doesn't seem to care. Oh! Alright. Oh, Ivy Nile doesn't seem to care. Oh, look at this. Oh! Operation Dragon. Trouble here. And Gable makes the save. And Gable saving it. Dragon Lee obviously didn't want to put his hands on a woman. He clearly didn't want to put his hands on a woman, but it seems like Ivy really pushed his marbles there. And now Aaliyah with several shots to the back. Oh, look at this. Went for a double stop. Niall rolls. Aaliyah up. Oh. And now Aaliyah bringing the fight back into the ring. Oh. And Ivy Nile now. Gotta be impressed with Ivy Nile. Gotta be impressed with Ivy Nile here. Oh man! Dragon Lee! And Dragon Lee with a super kick. And Dragon Lee with a super kick. Well, Ivy Nile definitely asked for it, I can say that much. And now Dragon Lee, big old splash. Dragon Lee with a big old splash. And now a shooting star press. Cover. Oh, and a kick out. What an incredible match that we are witnessing here to start things off here on SmackDown. A new era here on SmackDown. Chris Reigns started off the show talking about the Death Rider's heinous attack on his girl Sky. And we've still got a lot more to come. Oh, and a big old Hurricanrana. And a big old Hurricanrana. And a knee strike. And down goes Brutus. And now Brutus in trouble. And there it is, the Operation Dragon! And now... And Ivy Nile... And Aaliyah! Aaliyah was going to go after Ivy. Oh, look at this! Oh, look out! An all-out chaos! Oh, look at this! All-out chaos going on out here! Oh, there's bedlam and chaos! There's bedlam and chaos going on out here! There's bedlam and chaos, and now Creed! There's bedlam and chaos, and now Creed! Wait a second! And look at this! And there's the win! The LWO get the win! Here are your winners, the LWO! Yeah, Brutus Creed was looking for a powerbomb, and Cruz del Toro countered it into a roll-up. And that was enough to score the win. The LWO overcoming American Made in this 8-person tag match. What an incredible match to start things off here on SmackDown. Don't really want to do wrestling reviews much anymore, mainly because I don't think people want to constantly listen to me complain. I may talk about AEW show today because the card looked good enough, and also Mercedes is also there, and I'm also intrigued on who her opponent is. But as I said, probably not, because I don't think people want to listen to me always complain about wrestling. Just enjoy it, man. Because, you know, we live in the world where we must enjoy it. Because that's Triple H's world. This is Triple H's motto. Shut up and enjoy it. So that's why I'm not bothering. Oh, look, man. It's DIY. Yeah, man. You know, it's such a coincidence we're now on the same brand. Yeah, truly. And look, oh, Grace, look. Where's your titles? Oh, yeah, you don't have them anymore. Oh, yeah, you don't have them anymore. Those Penta brothers beat you, didn't they? Yeah, greatest tag team of all time, my foot, am I right? Hey, at least we put those tag team titles on our backs for 250 days. What did you two do with the tag team titles? Yeah. When you two were the World Tag Team Champions, all Skip cared about was telling everybody how he and Cassie are married. Oh yeah? Well, unlike your relationship with Candace, Johnny, at least me and Cassie are actually a real couple. Because your wife would rather do anything than hang out with you. What did you say, buddy? Hey. You know, hey, buddy, you better watch your tone with me, punk. Watch your tone with me, punk. Otherwise I'll kick your ass. Oh yeah? What are you gonna do about it? Hey, enough. Hey, enough, you guys. If you guys really want to fight, then how about we do a tag match? You know what? I like the sound of that. Yeah, you're on, boys. Aussie Icons! Let's go! Skip Jocko! Aussie Icons! Grayson Waller! Aussie Icons! Cassie Lewis! Aussie Icons! Because that's who we are! Oh, these guys certainly know how to run their mouths. The new additions to the SmackDown Tag Team division. You better watch out, because we're the Aussie Icons, because that's exactly who we are. Skip Jocko and Grayson Waller, when we're from the land down under. The following contest is a tag match set for one fall, making their way to the ring. The Aussie Icons, Grayson Waller and Skip Jocko. Well, Skip and Waller have obviously not been afraid to speak their minds about DIY, because let's not forget, the DIY were the reasons they lost their World Tag Team titles to the House of Judgment. Exactly, and I guess you could say Jocko and Waller were, I guess you could say, Jocko and Waller were getting their payback on DIY for mocking them. Just look at these two goofs. I'm surprised Cassie Lewis ain't out here. She doesn't need to be out here. Waller and Jocko can handle business alone. DIY. 1, 2, 3, 4. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. Let's go. Dun, dun. 1, 2, 3, 4. And their opponents, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, DIY. The former tag team champions, Johnny and Ciampa, obviously didn't take too kindly to the Aussie Icons bad-mouthing them. 250 days, they were the tag team champions, and, you know, I may not have agreed with Johnny and Ciampa's actions in their title reign, but they definitely were not lying when they said they put the tag team division on their backs for 250 days. They always put on incredible matches when they were the champions. They were not afraid to bend the rules and break the rules, but at least they did what they had to do to stay on top of the tag division. This is going to be an interesting matchup here. A match that I think a lot of people have been waiting to see for a while, considering Johnny and Ciampa and the Aussie Icons bantered each other a little bit earlier in the season. Yeah, around about January, February time, they bantered each other. They were bantering each other, and I guess you could say this is a match that fans have been very anxious to see for quite some time. I think Jocko might have crossed the line a little bit there when he said that Candice LeRae would rather be on her own than hang out with Johnny. I mean, to be fair, I don't think he's wrong in that regard, because look at what Candice did on her own without her husband. She was the WWE Women's Champion. She had the Money in the Bank. And then as soon as she realigns herself with her husband, what happens? She loses her gold, and he loses his gold. So maybe Candice thinks being with her husband might have been a little bit of a curse. Could have been a curse. Or it was just they just were not good, or it was just a case of bad luck, and they just did not, and they were just not good on the night of WrestleMania. Or their opponents were just simply better than them on the night. Oh! Double super kick combination there by Ciampa and Gargano. Hey, Isabel. And now Ciampa. Oh! I'm doing all right. You just missed one match. And a drop kick into the corner. Grayson Waller now finding himself in trouble. Ciampa in complete control of Grayson Waller. And that is why they're one of the best tag teams here on SmackDown. And Ciampa charging towards Waller, and Waller now delivering a right hand, and now Lou Thesz presses by Waller. You cannot deny that Waller and Jocko are a good team. Oh, don't get me wrong, they are a great team. They gel very well together in the ring as a team. But I guess you want to know what else they're good at together? Running their mouths. I guess that's another thing they gel really well at. And that is being annoying, arrogant, and running their mouths. I mean, look at their resumes. Grayson Waller is a 3-time tag team champion. Grayson Waller is also one of the first Australians to be world heavyweight champion. Skip Jocko, a former NXT North American champion, is also a former United States champion and a 2-time tag team champion. These guys have had quite the successful careers here in WWE. I mean, not to sound rude or anything, but do people even remember when Grayson Waller was World Heavyweight Champion? It just felt like a fever dream. That felt more like a fever dream than anything. And now Ciampa. And now Ciampa being worked on here by Waller and Jocko. Well, you can make jokes about it all you want, but at least Waller can say he was a former world champion. Now Ciampa being picked apart here by the Icons. Cover. And a kick out by Ciampa. Come on, Ciampa! Come on! And Johnny Gargano trying to rally the WWE Universe to get behind Tommaso Ciampa. Come on, best tag team in the world, huh? Come on, best tag team! Come on! Ugh. And now Ciampa being picked apart here by the Icons. Well, this is what you would... Xavier Woods re-signed. Cool, I guess. Oh! Double knees to the back by Ciampa. There's the Project Ciampa and a kick out. And a kick out by Jocko. Tag made. And tag made, and here comes Johnny. Johnny with a drop, and Johnny with a drop kick. And Johnny now takes out Waller. And now here comes the Rebel Heart. And now here comes that Rebel Heart of Johnny Gargano. Oh, DDT! And Johnny Gargano starting to pick up momentum, and Grace and Skip Jocko. Skip Jocko just like that stops the momentum. And just when it looked like DIY were finally going to turn things around. Oh! Oh, Enziguri right to the head. Enziguri right to the face. Santos is now in the alumni section. Yep, because he's gone, that's why. Big super kick. Big super kick. Cover. Oh, very close there. No, I forgot to add something the first time. Oh, meat in the middle. There it is. The meat in the middle to Waller. And Jocko. Wow, Jocko just saved it. And Jocko just in time saved it. And Jocko just in time saving Grayson Waller from certain doom. It almost looked like DIY were going to take the win, but Jocko with a beautiful save. And now Waller. Oh! And Waller sends Ciampa flying. And Johnny now gets involved. You know, Grayson Waller, let's be honest, Grayson Waller has never liked Johnny Gargano. Let's just be flat out honest. Let's not forget, Grayson Waller also at one point in his career exiled Johnny Gargano from NXT. Well, that really shouldn't come as a big surprise, does it? No, it doesn't. And now, now Waller with a boot right to the head. And now Waller with a big boot right to the face. Ciampa now in big trouble. Oh! Tag made, and here comes Gargano. And tag made to Gargano. Oh, and there's the stunner! And Jocko, look at Jocko pulled Ciampa off! And the Icons have just beat DIY! Brilliant! Aussie Icons, that's who we are! The Aussie Icons just beat DIY! Here are your winners! Grayson Waller and Skip Jocko! That's right! Yeah! That's right! Wow, that's a huge win for the Icons! Indeed, a big win for the Icons! They have beaten Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. What a big win for them. Both heels, yeah, well, yes, but DIY are slowly turning face. But speaking of last week, let's take you back to last week. Harmony Kelly would knock off, would score a win over Mercedes Moné in singles action on SmackDown, and then as she was celebrating her win, someone from behind would assault Harmony Kelly. Yes, someone from behind. We had no idea who it was until she revealed herself. Oh, it's God's greatest creation. The Golden Goddess Mandy Rose has made her grand return. And she would lay waste to Harmony Kelly. And on the SmackDown Lowdown show, Mandy Leon would explain her actions. Do you want to know why I laid out Harmony? It's quite simple. She's trying to be me. In what way is she trying to be you? She's called the hottest chick in WWE. It's similar. I'm the Golden Goddess. It's similar to what to me. Harmony thinks she's me. She's not me. There's no one that can do what I've done better than anyone. And I will prove that next week. And now that I'm back, Indy Hartwell, I'm coming for your title. Excuse me, Harmony. Hey, Alicia. You know, I just want to get your reaction to Mandy Rose claiming that you're trying to be her. I'm not trying to be her. You know, why would I want to be like Mandy Rose? Why would I want to be like Mandy Rose? Why would I want to give up my dreams of being a professional wrestler and then start having a job on OnlyFans? You see, Mandy was a great wrestler. She had a great run as NXT Women's Champion. But did she really have the passion for this? If she did, she would not have gone off and done her OnlyFans thing. But instead, she could have gone to any other promotion to continue wrestling, but instead she started a podcast. So it tells me she didn't have what it took to keep wrestling. To her, this was just a job. To me, wrestling is my passion. And being a wrestler means you gotta love the job and have passion for it. I feel like Mandy doesn't have that. And I will prove that tonight. Harmony. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, she's so cool, Mamacita. She's so cool. She's a finger and a diva, and she's sitting on my throne. Again, because I'm body, because she did it on her own. Ding, ding, ding. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring. She's the hottest chick in WWE. Harmony Kelly! Well, some new music for Harmony here tonight. I recognize this music. Well, Harmony Kelly ready for singles action against the returning Mandy Rose. Mandy. And her opponent, making her WWE return, the Golden Goddess, Mandy Rose. And seen Mandy Rose since season 9 here in Universe mode. Yeah, Mandy Rose. Oh man, she's just as gorgeous as ever, even when she was in Toxic Attraction. Well, Mandy Rose making her grand return to WWE, and she said it here first. She's gonna become the women's champion. She's got her eyes on Indy Hartwell and her gold. Well, everyone's got their eyes on Indy Hartwell and her title, especially her upcoming challenger, Shotzi. And now Harmony bringing Mandy Rose into the corner. Get her off! Get her off! Oh, look at this! And Mandy Rose with a cheap shot. Oh! Mandy sucks. Mandy sucks. Mandy sucks. Mandy sucks. Well, that's no way to treat the returning Mandy Rose. This is no way to treat Mandy on her grand return. And now look at this now, Rose. Back and forth here. Here's the thing. I think Harmony might be right. Harmony wasn't wrong with her statement. Nah. What was that? Huh? Come on, tough girl. You wanna beat me? You wanna beat me? Look at this, and now abdominal stretch here by Mandy Rose as Harmony finds herself in trouble to escape Mandy's clutches. Oh, look, Harmony. Back to what you were going to say before. No, I don't think Harmony was right about anything. Oh, she said about Rose, saying that she gave up her passion for wrestling for OnlyFans. She got fired. She got unceremoniously fired because she started an OnlyFans account. That's why she was fired. She wanted to juggle both at once, and so the company fired her. So so Harmony is over exaggerating with what she's trying to say. Mandy did in fact have the passion for this. Oh, and a big old spine buster. Mandy Rose is dominating is dominating Harmony here. Come on, tough girl. You want to beat me? And now look at this. Rose continuing to claim that Harmony is trying to beat her. And now Harmony goes up to the top rope. And now Mandy on the top rope. You're confusing the two. Yeah, I am. I'm sorry. One's in pink, you fool. And now Rose up. And now Harmony starting to build momentum here. And now Harmony with a beautiful DDT. Beautiful DDT there by Harmony as Mandy's head spikes on the canvas. And now Harmony building momentum. Come on! And now Harmony starting to build momentum. And now the momentum is starting to change here as Harmony is now building momentum. How have I been? I've been alright. Mandy Rose is now in trouble. I think she might have underestimated Harmony Kelly here. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no! No, come on now. Don't do this. You want me to do it? No, come on. Don't do this to the Golden Goddess. Oh, look at this. No. Oh no. A stink face to the Golden Goddess. Oh, Harmony sticking her butt right in Mandy's face. Ah! That's no way to treat the Golden Goddess. And now Harmony looking for the HK. And now Mandy. And Mandy avoiding it. And Mandy countering out of the HK. Well, that's no way to treat the Golden Goddess. Oh! And now Mandy with a vicious drop kick right to the face. And now Rose has Harmony. The Golden Rose! The Golden Rose! And Mandy Rose gets the win over Harmony. I know what I mean. Like, why can't it be someone else? He already retired Goldberg. He doesn't need to retire another person. Here is your winner, Mandy Rose. Mandy Rose picks up the win here in her return to WWE. Mandy Rose with a gorgeous victory. The Golden Rose to Harmony, and Mandy Rose. And now Harmony trying to get back to her feet, and now Mandy and now Mandy Rose with the running knee strike. And there's that vicious knee strike by Rose. Thorns over the Rose. That's for stink facing me, bitch. And Mandy Rose sending a message to Harmony. Yeah, that knee strike felt personal with that stink face. I love you too, Isabel. I agree. Gunther doesn't need to be seen as last opponent. Why can't his last opponent be someone that could actually benefit from it? Gunther doesn't need it. He's already retired Goldberg. What, does Triple H think it'll make Gunther even more hated that he's retired Gunther and John Cena all in 1 year? Let's light it up. Let's light it tonight. Let's light it up. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome AJ Lee. Well, here comes AJ Lee. I wonder what is on the mind of the Black Widow, AJ Lee. Oh, she's obviously out here for a reason. She's got a reason to be out here. AJ, CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk. You'll be seeing him in a minute. Shut up. You know, I'm more important than my husband, so he's going to have to wait. Where's your title? Where's your title? Where's your title? TV time. TV time. Shut up! I've only got so much patience, and you people are really driving it. She's not here anymore. So, as I was about to say was, Ash. Oh my God! Someone's interrupting AJ again. Wait a minute. Oh wait, that's the TNA Knockouts Women's Champion. AJ, oh, I'm sorry, did I just interrupt you? You know, AJ, I really wish I would apologize for interrupting you, but I feel like these people probably don't want to hear you speak. Dana Brooke, what are you doing here? Go back to TNA! TNA. You know, I really would, but here's the thing, you know, I couldn't help but to overhear you talk about wanting more gold. I'm pretty sure this isn't what you were referring to, but honestly, AJ, I think it's time for younger talent to have their time in the spotlight. You want to call yourself a younger talent, Ash? Look, congratulations, you finally made it to the top after 10 years. All it took was for you to leave WWE behind for you to do it, and truly you deserve it. But yeah, I did say I want more gold, and I think that TNA Knockouts Women's World Championship would be the perfect advertiser to go around my gorgeous waist. Dana Bro, Dana Bro, Dana Bro, Dana Bro, Dana Bro. I'm Ash. Thank you. You know, because all you were here in WWE was Charlotte's little lackey. And then, what did you do after that? Really a whole lot of nothing, so it's understandable why people never took you seriously. So, yeah, I think your little TNA championship will look great around my waist. Yeah, well, I might have been Charlotte's lackey, but at least I didn't have to marry a husband just to marry someone to make sure that people would remember me and chant my name. Oh. Siemba, 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 Siemba. You know, I'm gonna forget you said that. You know, you say you're the reason Kalani had success. Kalani surpassed you in every way. And you know, those other two girls you said, what were their names? Heather and M? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were successful before you even were able to... I'm pretty sure they were successful before they even met you. So, how about this? Dana Brooke, or Ash by Elegance, whatever you want to call yourself. How about, in a few weeks' time, you and I compete for that. You know, you want to be a fighting champion. You know, I heard you on TNA. You said you want to be a fighting champion. You want to take on all comers. Then why don't you take on a trailblazer? One of the best in the world, the woman that killed the Divas division, me. Name the time and place. You can name the time and place, AJ. Because I accept your challenge. And after I beat you, AJ, everyone is gonna laugh at you because you lost to a girl who was once formerly known as Dana Brooke. The place I challenge you is the SmackDown after Backlash. Oh, and Ash, I'm not gonna lose to someone who couldn't get over in WWE. When I bury you on SmackDown after Backlash, no one's even going to remember you. Let's light it up. Light it tonight. Wow, AJ Lee and Ash by Elegance for the TNA Knockouts World title on the SmackDown after Backlash. Well, that's if Ash by Elegance can even keep hold of the championship until then. That's even Ash can even hold on to the title by then, because she's still got several more title defenses coming up on TNA Impact. You better keep that title by then. I also say something where Miz was upset that fans don't want to see another match between him and Cena. Well, Miz and Cena's matches were never good anyway. Who would want to see the Miz versus Cena? And we're back live here on Friday Night SmackDown, and here comes the Second City Saint, CM Punk. Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger, I know your dreams. I've been everything you wanna be. Oh, I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy, I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. The following contest is set for one fall, making his way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk. CM Punk gonna go one-on-one with MJF, because CM Punk earlier laughed at MJF and mocked him for losing to Chris Reigns and losing his world title to Chris Reigns. Well, MJF obviously doesn't take being mocked and being laughed at all too well, and so that's why he wants to teach CM Punk a lesson here tonight. You know, these two actually had a grueling rivalry once in that other promotion. I'm better than you, and you know it. And his opponent, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, MJF. And MJF making his way to the ring. Here we go. Well, MJF, as we talked about, is not going to take the insults lying down, and here we go. These two guys once had a rivalry in another promotion. So these two are definitely no strangers to one another. And also in that, and oh! Huh? You want to make fun of me, Phil? Huh? Oh! Well, MJF, at one point in his career, during his World Heavyweight title reign, he called himself the savior of the World Heavyweight Championship. He said he was saving the World Championship from mediocrity. Oh! Yeah, he said he was saving the title from mediocrity. And now MJF feels the title is back in the hands of mediocrity, being Chris Reigns. I think Chris Reigns has been off to a decent start as World Heavyweight Champion. It's only been 2 weeks since he held the title. Oh, so got to give him a bit of a fair shake there. Big knee strike there by MJF. I mean, yes, of course, he's only been champion for 2 weeks. Definitely, we've got to give him a fair shake. But again, when it comes down to it, it is downright dangerous that someone like Chris Reigns is champion, because now Jon Moxley is in his crosshairs. Absolutely. And now MJF for the submission on the outside. Oh! CM Punk goes up to the top rope, but MJF knocking him off here. CM Punk was trying to get back inside the ring, but MJF said, nah, not on my watch. And, oh man! Punk getting Germaned. Oh, and now clotheslined by MJF. MJF showing a vicious streak here tonight. Well, I guess this is what happens when you get mocked and made fun of. Exactly, this is what happens when you get mocked and made fun of. It feels embarrassing to see someone like MJF lose to a guy like Chris Reigns. Or maybe MJF should have chosen his words better. And now MJF. Oh! MJF with a spear! And MJF with a spear on Punk! And Punk kicks out at 2. CM Punk just holding on, and now MJF. I feel like this MJF has default movesets because he's not a high flyer. He doesn't do that aerial stuff. Oh. And now CM Punk. Oh, with the elbow drop. And look at this. And GTS. Go to sleep. And Punk wins. Looks like they're having Mariah go after Sol Ruka and her women's North American title. That doesn't make sense because Mariah May beat JC Jane. Mariah goes from pinning the champion in her debut, turning heel, feuding with Jordan, and now going after Sol. That's what I don't get. Why does someone lose a feud all of a sudden go into a feud for someone's title? If you're going to have Mariah go for a title, then have her win. You can't just say, yeah, you lose a match, but we'll still put you in a title program. To me, that doesn't make sense. If she was always going to go for a title, should have just had her win the feud against Jordynne Grace. But again, as I said, this is the world of WWE, where things don't make logical sense. CM Punk with the win over MJF here tonight, here on SmackDown. Apparently losers get title opportunities and winners get nothing. Hey, if that leads to Zarya turning on Sol, then I guess I'm fine with Mariah winning it, but still, it doesn't make sense for her to go for the North American title when she beat JC Jane. Oh, but you can't do JC versus Mariah. It's a heel versus heel match. WWE have not been afraid. WWE have been constantly doing heel versus heel matches. So of course they can do the match. Friggin' Dominic and Rusev happened a couple of weeks ago, and that was heel versus heel. So yes, of course they could do the match. They've done plenty of heel versus heel matches before. They don't care about face versus heels anymore. Hi, Roxy! How you doing, friend? Fine. What do you want? I'm here to let you know that I was able to convince Ava to give us a title shot for the women's tag team titles. You were able to convince Ava to give me a title shot? No, us. Yeah, well, don't tell me. Us! A title shot, Roxanne, at the Women's Tag Team Championships. I'm amazed Ava even agreed to give me a title match because of how much she hates me. Oh, I put in a good word for you. Whatever. Anyway, get ready. Oh, anyway, get ready, because we're next. I'll see you out there, bestie. Ugh. Rise up before they all fall down. Eyes up tonight, eyes up tonight. Welcome to the generation of Jade. They tell us sit down and be patient. I'm running through all the other twisted generation. It goes against the odds. The following contest is a tag match set for the fall, and it is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, the team of Cora Jade and Roxanne Perez. I don't know why Cora Jade's been running around acting like Roxanne's her friend. I'm not a fan of the camera going around Roxanne. I'm not a fan of it either, but hey, WWE just tried to make it look like, oh, look how hot Roxanne is, guys. Yeah, 1, 2, it's on. Dun, 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 dun. Well, I think Cora's proven that she's a good friend just for giving Roxanne a title opportunity. I'm more surprised Ava even agreed to this. And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Vanessa Rogers and Ann Harris. Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers winning the titles at WrestleMania. Roxanne's boyfriend didn't win. I think, I did hear about who won. There was some girl and some guy. I don't know their names. But this is going to be this is actually going to be an interesting tag team matchup here. Why are the fans booing? I don't get the game's logic here. Even when everything is set to cheer, for some reason they'll still go boo. Is it because the entrance I give them? This game's weird. Even when I set everything perfectly, you will still hear the crowd randomly boo. It's just weird. So I don't know. It's just a stupid thing, I guess. And Vanessa and Cora are faces. Stop booing them. I know, it's such a weird thing. Like, even when I set everything to cheer, the crowd will still, for some reason, randomly go boo. Like, it's just weird. Are they trying to make it sound like that the fans can cheer and boo whoever they want? Are they trying to make it sound like, oh, the fans can cheer and boo whoever they want, but it's still weird. That would only work if you put them as mix. I just think the game's a bit weird, that's all. Well, hey, I think Cora Jade's proven herself to be quite the good friend, because she gave Roxanne Perez a championship match, despite the fact that Roxanne hasn't really been winning a lot of matches as of late. Well, it just shows you that Cora Jade really wants to make this friendship work. Well, look, I know these two have been friends before in the past, and yes, they have been tag team champions before in the past here on the main roster and here in NXT. But listen, Roxanne clearly wants nothing to do with Cora Jade. You can clearly see it in her face, her mannerisms. She wants nothing to do with Cora Jade. Cora Jade clearly doesn't see that Roxanne wants nothing to do with her. Rox Jade, Rox Jade, Rox Jade, Rox Jade. And Roxanne, look at Roxanne covering her ears over the Rox Jade chants. These people, for some weird reason, these people just like this new version of Cora Jade. I don't know what has happened to Cora Jade. It feels like Cora's personality has just completely changed ever since the Alexa Bliss feud. That's the point. That's the point I'm making. It just feels like her entire attitude has just completely changed. Cora's trying to cheer up Roxanne, and also Cora is just trying to cheer up Roxanne for being picked last in the draft. And besides, Cora isn't wrong about sometimes it's best to save the best for last. Well, clearly Roxanne doesn't see it that way. Roxanne's just trying to cheer up Roxanne, trying to be a good friend. And besides, Roxanne's been having it rough over these last several weeks. Has been on a losing streak, hasn't really been winning a lot of matches. Well, again, that's because of... that has a lot to do with Ava. Ava really just does not like her for some weird reason. Oh, wait a minute. Ann Harris now in the ring. And Ann Harris with a full-away slam. I see. Cora Jade. Come on, bestie. Watching on the outside, and a spine buster to Cora Jade. Spine buster to Cora Jade, and now Cora Jade watching on as Roxanne is in big trouble. Yeah, Roxanne now in deep trouble. Uh-oh. Roxanne's now in deep trouble. Uh-oh. Ann Harris now. And Vanessa. Look at this. Oh, man. Wow. What a combination. And there's the cover. And there's the win for Harrison Rogers. Dun 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 dun. What do they call that move? That was a very impressive move by Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers. Here are your winners, and still the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Ann Harris and Vanessa Rogers. What an incredible move that was by Ann and Vanessa. And Ann's edge into a clothesline combination. an impressive win. And Cora Jade and trying to help up Roxanne. I'm sorry, bestie. We'll do better. Okay, you're right. Oh! And Roxanne from behind just jumped Cora Jade. I hate you! I hate you! You're not my friend! You're not my friend! Look at this, and now Roxanne just assaulting Cora Jade. Roxanne's clearly had enough of Cora trying to be a goody-goody and now throwing her to the outside. I'm the chosen one! Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Cora Jade been thrown onto the outside. Get out of my life! And no, oh my god, and a pop rocks on the floor! Roxanne with a pop rocks on the mats on the outside. Roxy sucks. Roxy sucks. What's your question? What's your question? Shut up! Well, clearly Roxanne has had enough of Cora Jade trying to be nice. Do I take any match requests? No, I don't. No, I don't. Absolutely heinous assault by Roxanne. Nick, I am honored that you picked me to be here on SmackDown, but as a fellow Brit, I want a shot at Chris Reigns and the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, I would do that, Drew, but unfortunately it seems like Jon Moxley's the first guy in line. Look, we're not just going to hand out opportunities for you, Drew. You're going to have to earn them. You're going to have to earn them, Drew. While I do appreciate being sent out of NXT, the fact that I am on the same brand as that arrogant punk, CM Punk, also makes me want to vomit. Well, you're just going to have to deal with it, I guess. Hey. Hey, Sammy, what's up? You know... Oh, hey, Drew. Look, I'm just here because, you know, I would like an opportunity at Chris Reigns in the future. So then I can probably get myself an opportunity at the World Heavyweight. You? World Heavyweight Champion? Please, don't make me laugh, Sammy. Don't make me laugh, Sammy. You are not World Heavyweight Championship material. You belong in the mid-card. You belong in the Intercontinental division. Or more importantly, go find yourself a partner and become tag team champion. You'd even be better suited there. Oh wait, you can't because your best pal Kevin Owens is in NXT. Real cute, real cute. Well, you know what? Maybe I'll prove that I belong in the World Heavyweight division by beating you tonight. It's gotta be some kind of joke, huh? You gotta be making some kind of joke. You know what? That sounds like a good idea. It's official. What? Well, Drew, if you want a shot at the World Heavyweight title, there's no better way to do it than proving it in the ring. Fine. Whatever. I'll see you in the ring, Sammy. Indy Hartwell. Hi, Shotzi. Congratulations on earning an opportunity. It took your two little friends to help you, but at least you did it. Personally, I didn't need their help, but I appreciated it. So, Indy, enjoy your little title reign while you can, because that title will soon become mine. You know, Shotzi, you've never been in this kind of position before, so I look forward to see how you can handle being in the main event. Tatum, we're all gonna, once you're done with Carmella tonight, you're gonna be next. Shotzi, you and your little friends can do whatever they want, but my heart won't quit. I beat Charlotte at SummerSlam last season. Have you beaten Charlotte, Indy? No, you haven't. And as for your heart won't quit, I'll make sure it does. You're just nothing but Patrick's golden girl. Funny how he replaced you with Roxanne. Yeah? Well, how many opportunities have you been given and you squandered? Ooh, you're lucky I'm not in the mood to punch you in the face right now, Shotzi. You're lucky I'm not in the mood to punch you in the face right now, Indy, because here's the thing. We're busy, because Tatum's got a match with Carmella. Just stay out of our way. And let us handle our business with Carmella. Let's go, girls. Shotzi with a big threat to Indy Hartwell. Well, I think Shotzi is going to be ready for this big opportunity for the WWE Women's Championship. Tatum Paxley will meet Carmella in our main event tonight here on SmackDown, but here comes Sami Zayn. Trick walks out on his team, leaving Ricky alone. This is why Santino didn't trust him. Oh, man! What if Kalani Jordan did the same thing? But what would have happened if Kalani did that too? But what if Kalani ends up doing that as well? What will he say then? And look at this, and Drew McIntyre from behind, trying to jump Sami Zayn. Drew McIntyre jumping Sami Zayn from behind. Drew McIntyre leaving NXT to come here to SmackDown via the draft, and Drew McIntyre, the men match main evented. And here we go, and here we go, and here we go. The match is underway. Well, Drew McIntyre thought he could be slick by jumping Sami Zayn mid-entrance. Well, Drew McIntyre wants a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, I'm not surprised. The first thing he requested once coming to SmackDown is a title opportunity. Well, he's Drew McIntyre, Bateman. Of course he deserves a title opportunity. Look, I know you're good. Look, I know you're close friends of McIntyre and all Wade, but I think you should put your biasty. I think you should really put your biasty aside when it comes to Drew McIntyre. Yes, Drew McIntyre and I are longtime friends, I will admit that, but it is great to have McIntyre here on SmackDown. And now McIntyre in trouble. And Sami Zayn looking to prove he belongs in the World Heavyweight Championship division, and the best way for him to do that is to knock off Drew McIntyre here tonight. Blue Thunder Bomb on McIntyre, and McIntyre kicks out. You know, Ricky Starks said it. You know, Ricky Starks on NXT said it best. They got rid of one crybaby, being Drew McIntyre. Oh, to only get another crybaby in Kevin Owens. Drew McIntyre avoiding the haluva kick, and now looking for the future shock DDT, and Sami Zayn with a good counter. Sami Zayn with a wonderful counter, with a wonderful counter. Oh, haluva kick, and there's the haluva kick on McIntyre to win the match. Oh, and McIntyre kicks at it too. Very, very close there as McIntyre holds on. Sami Zayn. Oh! And now Sami Zayn in trouble. Uh-oh. Sami Zayn in trouble now, and Drew McIntyre with a Claymore. On Zayn. Oh, and a kick out. Sami Zayn, you want to talk about hearts not quitting? That's Sami Zayn's role. That's Sami Zayn's motto. He never surrenders. Sami Zayn has got that never say die attitude. He never gives up. He never gives up. No matter the opponent he's in the ring with. Well, that is exactly how Sami Zayn rolls. Big super kick on McIntyre, and McIntyre again kicks at it too. And now McIntyre now trying to build some momentum, but Sami Zayn continues to stay on top of the Scottish Warrior. I wonder how Drew McIntyre feels about that guy in NXT. Which guy? The new guy that debuted. Oh, you mean Caleb Peterson? Yeah, he said that Drew McIntyre was his idol. He said Drew McIntyre's the reason he's in professional wrestling. Well, I'm pretty sure Drew is Ahmed, that somebody looks up to him, maybe. Or maybe not. Or maybe not, knowing Drew's attitude. Knowing Drew's attitude, probably not. Oh, man, and another haluva kick. And Sami Zayn gets the win over McIntyre. You gotta be kidding me. Sami Zayn just got a big win here on SmackDown. I wonder if that Caleb guy believes in don't say it, Bateman. Here is your winner, Sami, and McIntyre from behind again. And McIntyre from behind, jumping Sami Zayn. Typical Drew McIntyre being a sore loser. Drew McIntyre now. And now a Claymore to Sami Zayn. This is typical Drew McIntyre attitude right here. Big old sore loser because he couldn't win. Shut up. What do you look at that, Bateman? Drew McIntyre furious. Go calm down your friend, Blade. Look, I can't say I blame him. He's a little bit upset. This was his return to SmackDown, and I guess things just didn't go the way he wanted. Well, this is a match I'm looking forward to. The in-ring debut of Stephanie Vaquer. But before we get to that, let's take a look at another superstar who'll be making her debut on SmackDown at some point. Let's take a look at Lola Vice. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Dun, dun, dun. If you wanna come and get it. My name is Lola Vice. I may look small, but my fists do the talking. If you mess with me, you mess with my fists. Oh, the back fist by Lola Vice. I'm undefeated in underground matches. Anyone who crosses me will get a back fist to the jaw. I'm here on SmackDown to make a statement. So SmackDown better get ready to see more of this ass and more of the most devastating punch in WWE. Yeah, I'm a monster. Bum. Please. Candice LeRae, you don't seem to be enamored by Lola Vice. Why would I be? I mean, just look at her. She relies on shaking her ass. Really? You know, women like her are exactly the problem with today's wrestling society. They rely too much on their looks. They rely too much on their looks instead of their talent. I would be more than happy to put Lola in her place and show her that things work differently here. And I am a former women's champion. Now get out of my face. Dun 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 dun. Watch me. You two are just friends. The following contest is set for one fall, making her way to the ring from New Park, New Jersey. She's the unresistible Liv Morgan. Why does she call herself unresistible? I think it's because she believes that she's so darn sexy that men cannot resist her. I'm guessing that's my personal guess. Well, Liv Morgan takes on the debuting Stephanie Vaquer tonight here on SmackDown. And her opponent, making her SmackDown debut, the Dark Angel, Stephanie Vaquer. Stephanie Vaquer was drafted in the second round of the WWE draft. It was a very high pick. Definitely a high pick. It shows you that Nick Aldis really saw the value in Stephanie Vaquer as a high-level draft pick. The only woman to ever hold both NXT Women's and NXT Women's North American Championships simultaneously. And the only woman that was able to pin Julia in NXT. And that too. Stephanie Vaquer making her SmackDown debut, and here we go. Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vaquer, a first time ever match. Patrick rejected you. Patrick rejected you. Shut up! Oh. Shut up! You all can't resist me! Oh. And Liv Morgan getting distracted by the WWE Universe. Liv Morgan getting caught off guard by the WWE Universe, and that allowed Vaquer to take advantage slightly. And now Vaquer off the top rope with a leg drop. Stephanie off the top rope with a beautiful leg drop on Morgan. Morgan is a multi-time women's champion here on the main roster, and what a victory it would be for Vaquer if she could knock off a former world champion. Indeed, Liv Morgan has won the World Championship 3 times here on the main roster, and our cover. And Liv would like nothing more than to get back into the title contention. Well, look at this. Liv Morgan thinking a powerbomb. Vaquer counters. And now look at Morgan. Oh, back and forth pin attempts here. Oh, and a nice German. A nice German suplex by Vaquer. Stephanie. And the WWE Universe behind Stephanie Vaquer. Liv Morgan now with an arm drag. And Liv Morgan with a beautiful arm drag. I'm unresistible! And Liv Morgan continuing to remind everyone that she is unresistible. You know, honestly, I can see why even I find her unresistible. Oh, and Morgan sending Stephanie into the post. You know she's supposed to run in and do a double stomp after that move. Good job, game. Can't even get their moves correctly. Oh, big old crossbody. Oh, went for a code breaker. Yeah, she went for the Jersey code. Oh, look at this. Oh, Devil's Kiss. She calls that the Devil's Kiss. Cover on Morgan, and Morgan gets the shoulders up. And now Morgan getting sent to the outside. Liv Morgan now rolling out to the outside after that Devil's Kiss, trying to catch her breath. Trying to catch her breath here. Dun 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 dun. La ruda. Dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Hang on a minute. Here comes Raquel. Wait. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez. Bad girl's gonna say, wow. Look at it. Look at Liv Morgan. And now Raquel chasing Morgan. Look at Morgan running away. And now Morgan trying to get away. Trying to run away here. Hey! Open the door up! Someone locked the door behind them. Raquel! Wait, Raquel, what? What? Come on, Liv. Look, I'm sorry, okay? Come on. Look at this. Raquel intimidating Liv Morgan into submission here. Liv Morgan cowering in fear. Liv Morgan cowering in fear as she's trying to get back to the ring. Oh! And now look at Raquel look at Raquel standing out on the outside as Morgan ran back into the ring. Morgan, feels much safer in the ring. Oh, but not much longer. I don't think she feels safe in there anymore. And now Stephanie back here has Morgan up. And Morgan goes for a ride on the SVB. Becky wins her debut. Here's your winner, Stephanie Becky. Raquel Rodriguez coming out here to get some payback on Morgan. And Morgan again was trying to get away from Raquel. The Stephanie Vakir bomb on Liv Morgan. And that was enough to put Morgan away, and Vakir successful in her SmackDown debut. Well, one way or another, Liv Morgan is not going to be able to run from Raquel Rodriguez forever. And she's not going to be able to run from Raquel forever. At some point, these two will have to collide at some point. Excuse me, Tiffany. Do not have Stephanie lose to Tiffany. They probably will, since they love Tiffany. Excuse me, Tiffany. Now that you're the television champion, what do we expect from you now that you're the champion? Well, I'm going to be a fighting champion, obviously. And I'll be ready for any challenger that... any challenger... If you're not going to back down from any challenger, then prove it. Backlash Tokyo. You defend that title against me, the genius of the sky. Io Sky. I want title. Backlash Tokyo. You want this? I accept. I'll see you then. Oh, look at this! Oh, Tiffany turned her back on Io and now she paid for it. Never turn your back on your opponent. And now Io just viciously assaulting Tiffany. Your title is mine. Never ever turn your back on your opponent, and that is something that I think Tiffany Stratton should definitely is definitely going to learn the hard way. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after what transpired, what transpired earlier tonight between Roxanne and Cora Jade, it's been made official for next week here on SmackDown. Roxanne Perez will take on her former friend, Cora Jade. You mean take on the woman that was never her friend, Cora Jade. Cora Jade was a horrible friend, and Roxanne clearly knew it. And also next week, we're going to be seeing the singles debut of Aaliyah Mysterio as she will take on Ivy Nile next week on SmackDown. Aaliyah Mysterio making her singles debut next week against American-made Ivy Nile. That, and so much more to come next week on SmackDown. Fabulous. I'm bad. And here comes, it's time for our main event here on SmackDown. Fabulous. Next, this. Diamonds on my neck, 'cause I'm fabulous. Wade will love this next week. SmackDown hops aboard the Kathy and Mary Express, and Kathy and Mary are in tag team action next week. Oh, brother, I am jumping for joy. We'll be seeing Lola Vice take on Candice LeRae next week as well, since Candice challenged Lola to a match. Well, Carmella's ready for action. She looks for revenge against Chemical X after costing her last week. She takes on Tatum Paxley. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. All the demons of the light. And her opponent been accompanied by Shotzi and Gigi Dolan, representing Chemical X, Tatum Paxley. Carmella is looking for payback here against Chemical X after last week. Carmella had that fatal 5-way one. She had Shotzi beat. She had Shotzi beat in the beautiful lock. She had the opportunity in her grasp, but then it was until Tatum Paxley and Gigi Dolan got involved that allowed Shotzi to take advantage and sneak in and steal the win in that 5-way. Well, there was no disqualifications in a fatal 5-way elimination match, so Paxley and Dolan getting involved made the ultimate sense. Yeah, but Shotzi, but it feels like Shotzi could have earned that opportunity on her own, but she couldn't. Well, she technically did. She outlasted 4 of the biggest names here on SmackDown. Well, one former one, because one's now on Raw, being Alexa Bliss, but she outlasted 4 top-level competitors last week. So I feel like Shotzi did earn the win. Shotzi will meet Indy Hartwell. Time and place yet to be determined, but they will meet for the WWE Women's Championship. And Carmella off the top rope. Crossbody on Paxley and a kick out. Carmella. Carmella is so massively popular right now. The WWE Universe absolutely cannot get enough of the beautiful woman. Come on, Tatum, get her! We saw Shotzi and Indy Hartwell interact not too long ago. Shotzi sending her warning to Indy Hartwell to not get involved and stay out of their business during this whole Carmella fiasco. Yeah, Shotzi sending a clear warning to Indy to stay out of their business when they take care of Carmella. Shotzi said once they've dealt with Carmella, she is next. And now Tatum Paxley in control of Carmella, as Carmella slowly being picked apart by Tatum Paxley. Tatum is she's a bit of a weird one, isn't she? Yeah, she's a bit of a weird one, a little bit of a loony. She can be a little bit of a loony. She also loves carrying dolls around. She has dolls of Shotzi and Gigi. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I think that's a little bit creepy if you ask me. Well, she clearly looks out for her friends. She clearly values them as friends and nothing more. Oh, Carmella with a Mella Buster on the concrete floor. Paxley's head just bouncing. Shotzi's head bouncing off the concrete, and Tatum now. Oh, big old crossbody. Oh, man. And now Tatum looking to end this match. Looking for the Psycho Trap. She's looking for that devastating Psycho Trap. But Carmella able to get free. Oh, Carmella went for the super kick. But Paxley was able to avoid it. But Paxley, gets caught in the flatliner. And there it is. The beautiful lock. The beautiful lock on Paxley. And Paxley taps out. Carmella with the win over Paxley. F-A-B-U-L-O-U-S, yes. Here's your winner by submission. And Shotzi from behind. And Shotzi and Gigi from behind, not giving Carmella any time to celebrate her win. Chemical X not giving Carmella any time to celebrate. As Shotzi, Dolan and Paxley now, like a pack of hyenas, a 3-on-1 assault on Carmella. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I don't think Indy Hartwell listen to the warning. And here comes Indy Hartwell, the WWE Women's Champion. And now the Women's Champion trying to fight off Chemical X. Indy Hartwell now fighting off Chemical X. Look at this. And Dolan gets sent into the post. Indy Hartwell now. Oh, with a boot to Paxley. See you, bye. And on Shotzi. Shotzi takes down Hartwell. And Shotzi takes down Hartwell. The numbers game finally catching up to Hartwell. We want you to stay out of this. And look at this. And now Carmella trying to get back to her feet. And Gigi Dolan takes her out with the Gigi driver. And now Paxley with the Psycho Trap to Hartwell. Down goes Hartwell. Pin her down. And look at this. And now Paxley and Gigi now holding Hartwell down in place. And now Shotzi going up to the top rope. The ball pit to Hartwell. I'm a psycho. Welcome to the ball pit. Gonna get your ass kicked. And Shotzi standing over Hartwell as she poses with the Women's Championship. Hartwell and Carmella left beaten, broken and battered by Chemical X. As Chemical X stand tall here on SmackDown, Paxley may have lost the match, but Chemical X get the final say on Carmella and Hartwell.